Hello, hi guys. I'll be explaining how do we do reconciliation using the tool in our software. So I'll just start with the steps. So first thing is we always obtain the base data for reconciliation and organize the same data in a folder. So just have a base understanding of what is reconciliation before you watch this video so that it'll be helpful for you. If possible, I'll just make a video out of that. Why do we do reconciliation and everything in some other video, and try to update the same in the description also in future. So now we always obtain the base data and organize the data in the folder. And once step 1 is done, we will sanitize the data, clean the data, and keep it ready for reconciliation. After cleaning the data, we always compare the cleaned data with the base data if numbers everything is matching, because while cleaning the data we might end up deleting few rows, columns, which might by mistake, if some data is deleted, numbers won't match. So we just make sure that the base data is matching after cleaning all the data, and then log in into the tool, run the reconciliation, upload, confirm, all other steps. I'll take you through it. So first thing is obtain the base data and organize the data in a folder. So for this purpose, right, so I've got two data, one is party A and party B. So first thing, I'll just open party A. So once I have opened party A, so I have this data. So I have opening balance, and in end I have closing balance. I have date, particulars, voucher type, voucher number, all this, and final reference and final reference type. So so basically these two columns were actually not provided by party, so I had made it. So I'll explain you how did I arrive at this data also, and this final type also. So this is party A. So I have opening balance and I have closing balance. I'll open party B data also. Similar way, this is party B data. I have opening balance, opening balance on top, control down, closing balance I have, and I have voucher reference number, voucher type, date, invoice reference number, description, amount, and final reference number. So now what do I do is, first thing is I clean the data. So how do I clean this data is, so I'll go to party A. So first thing I told you, these two numbers are not present. So I'll just remove this. It was not there. So let me arrive. So there are, if you observe the data, there are two numbers. One is voucher reference number and one is voucher number. Okay. So I'll just remove the voucher reference. I'll remove. Okay, fine. So I'll remove both. So now I have something called voucher reference number and voucher number. So actually there are two numbers, but I can do reconciliation only with one. So for that sake, I have to identify which is the one, whether this is the correct number or this is the correct number. So let me filter. So basically for payments we usually don't have voucher number. So let me filter everything except payment, because payment we are not concerned. So if we observe, all these numbers are present: AC, OD, and everything. Hmm. ठीक है. So we have almost all the numbers. So this particular reconciliation which I've took have certain exceptions. So I will just get this old data back. So here what happens is, so I've just taken one formula as, if this number is present, then this, else this. Simple. So in first case, if you see, I've taken 384. In second case, this. So you can also do one map, or we can also do something like, if this is greater than 0, then you get me this, because if number is there, you get me that number, else you get me this data. So if you see this will actually match. You can also attain by using formula, or you can do manually also, your call. Second thing is identify the overture type. So always in reconciliation you compare like to like. You compare payment with receipt, purchases with sales, debit note with credit note with debit notes. So you have to always have a type. So before you have a type, yeah, make sure this total opening balance plus all transaction should be equal to your closing balance, which is right. Closing balance is this, and we have sum of all this. So now this ledger is like okay, okay, this is all fine. So now what do we do is we create a working file. So just new Excel. So I'm going to call this as party A, and I have one more sheet, so I'll call that as party B. So in part, and I'll create one more sheet, and I'll call that as info sheet. Okay, so I'll put this info sheet here, and I have party A. So let me go to party. I'll copy entire data full from top to bottom and paste these as values, always as values. I'll not take any formatting, nothing, just paste it as values. Only date, I'll format it into date. Shortcut I used Control Shift 3, it gets formatted into date. And opening balance. So what do? I just put a filter and make sure that I'll go to info. I'll just write party A and then party B. Party A is OB balance and closing balance, and then variance. So opening balance of party A. So I have party A. It is a positive, which is a debit balance. So let me get, and I have closing balance of party A, this one. So let me get closing balance is a positive balance. Now I'll go to party A, delete the last line item. I don't need, I've taken this data. Okay, so now all data has been done. So we are good to go with party A. Before going to party B, I'll just validate whether all fields are present. There are no blanks or something like that. So I'll just select yes, it's in date format. We're getting 23, 22, everything is fine. And this one, everything is numbers, so there are no NAs. Good to go. And type, there are no blank. Yes, there are no blank. Yes, we are good to go. And then I'll go to party P. I'll take party B's data, copy, then go here, Control Alt V, Control Z, Control Alt V, values, convert this date into Control Shift 3 date, put the filter, opening balance, copy this opening balance, go to info sheet, paste this opening balance, go to party B, copy the closing balance, put the closing balance, and sum of opening plus closing is the variance which you have to get. Okay, so now we are pretty fair. So our closing balance of party A is 1 crore 79 lakhs. Party B is 92 lakhs. So the variance is 86 lakhs. So this variance we have to find it out. Okay, so we'll have something called opening balance variance, that is 31 lakhs. Fine. So now in party B, remove closing balance, remove opening balance, check date is proper. Okay, check amount is proper. Okay, next last thing is come here and write period of Reco. This is very much important. And then party A, and party B. It is better to write down start date and date. Okay, so just go to party A, see the lowest date which is starting. So I have 2022 April. I have from April I'm starting. Okay, and April I'm starting and I'm ending at March. Okay, March 27 I have. Let me see the same thing. good. I'm starting in April. My end date is March last 23rd. Good. This is good to go. We're starting with April 22. Here also it is the same thing. And then we have March 23. Good to go. And here also we have March. So whenever this matches, then we are like 100% sure that data is all correct. Second thing is, before doing reconciliation, I told you, right? Just check one count also. Here I have this count 1069 transactions in party A. Party A, I have 1069 transactions. Let me go to party B. 979 transactions. 979 transactions. Let me see what is the gap in percentage. This minus this. 90 transactions are more in party A divided by party A. Somewhere 8% transactions are more. 8-9%. Okay, that's good. Till it is 15-20%, you are okay. But if it is like, is there only like 100 transactions, 1000 transactions, and is there only 100, right? Then something is missing. So you will know that something is missing in party B. Go and figure it out. Okay. So 8% is okay. I guess fine. That's okay. So this is a sanity check. One thing, the data is fine, and we have pasted all the data here, and then we have party A, party B data. Everything is fine. We are good to go with reconciliation. I will just save this as a working folder. Save as. Call this as a working file. Okay, so my working file is good to go. I close this. I close party B's data. Don't save, never save your base data. Let it be as is, how party has given you. Okay, so I have my working file ready. 1020, which is saved, 1020, which is there. I go to Chrome, click on apps.credo.in. So basically you have to log in. Mine was auto logged in, so you have to log in. So once you log in, you'll go inside. Then I go into Kredo, then reconciliation, then latest reconciliation. All the reconciliations performed will be present here. So I'll just go to home, create new Reco. I'll call this as party B. This is vendor name. You basically select, but if you have not created a vendor, you just enter. Reconciliation name is party B Reco, or party B only. And then I'll put start date. Start date is April 22 first to March. Period of reconciliation March 23. Click next. Good. Choose file. I'll choose it. Go to the folder. Select the path. Alt D is the shortcut to paste the path. Working file. Enter. And I'll use the working file for this also. So here, because we're doing a reconciliation of party B name will be there. So just select its party B sheet. Then I have party A sheet. I'll select party A. And whether it is an AP AR, this, if you're doing an AR Reco, just select AR. If you're doing AP Reco, just select AP. I'm doing an AR Reco, so I'll just select AR. Party A, with party A, everything is fine. Now first thing in reconciliation, I told you, first thing is we obtain the base data. Just keep it like this. Obtain the base data and organize the data in folder. We have organized it in folder. This is the raw data, this is the working file, and this is the folder. After your company name, create the party name, it's a folder, and let it be here. Second thing is sanitize the data. I've cleaned the data, opening balance, closing balance, all segregation, everything is done. Validate the data with the base data. One small validation is done. I will do one more validation after this. Login into tool, run Reco. I just click like create a Reco. Now upload, map, categorize, manual instructions and run. Okay. So now I've uploaded. Now I'll map, I'll categorize, configure, and then summary and hit run. So for party A, all these are the columns in Excel. So I'll just open the working file just to show you how it works. So if you see part, this is party A fields. So if you open party A, so you have like 10 fields: date, particulars, orchard type, number, reference, narration, quantity, total, reco, reference, final orchard type. So if you see, you'll have 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So you have date. So document date is date. Posting date you don't have, so leave it blank. So document number is the final reference number, which I used if formula to get this final reference number. Then document type is the final document type which has been created, and narration is narration, and then debit credit. I have only one thing called gross total, so I'll just put it as gross total. So my amount column, that is debit credit, is only one, gross total, so I have put gross total. If it is a tally kind of data, you'll have debit credit separate, just put debit credit, that's fine. Now party B, same thing. What in all columns are there will be here. I want final reference and I want final type and description. This is all okay. Okay, I guess. Party B, I just want final reference, type, amount, and date. Okay. So all this is good to go. Next, I've mapped this document type, document number, type, everything. So now here, sales and purchase, this will be automatically mapped. Be very careful. Nothing should be there in ignored or cancelled. Cancelled are the contra entries where the total of all the transactions put together should be 0. If you have something like those, clearing transactions ID and everything, you can just put. So I'm not ignoring anything. Ignore types. If you want to ignore any kind of type, completely ignore, that will be out of reconciliation. So I'll just put it as ignore type. Second thing is cancel type. I don't have a cancel type. I have to compare my payment with receipt. So party says payment will get mapped with receipt. So how is this calculating? So in this type, we would have told all these Unix 1, 2, 3 Unix, 1, 2, and 3 Unix. Party A, how many Unix we have, equals to unique, get this data, enter. So we have 12 Unix. So all 12, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So these are the 12. So all my purchases, everything is purchase, different state purchase, should get compared with my sales. My receipt has to be compared with my payment. My RTV should be compared with RTV. Return to vendor is RTV. I compare my return to vendor. So one thing, purchase Punjab is not mapped. Okay, let me match that to purchase Punjab. Okay, like this you will categorize. So why do you categorize? So if you say payment with receipts, all the rules will run only for payment and receipt. Payment will not get matched with sales, or receipt will not get matched with purchases. So this is a bucket. So in this bucket you're comparing payment with only receipt. So this RTV is a bucket, and you have something other. You want to create a bucket, you just put it under others. Now you want to compare purchase Maharashtra with sales, and I want to remove purchase Maharashtra here. That's okay, you can do it. But this reporting, annexure, everything will come different. So it is your call. You want to do what you have to put it there. So maybe I have something called TDS. I'll put TDS in this others. TDS and TDS. I have something else. I'll put something else. So in this it is just a buffer space. This others is just a buffer space. You can put whatever you want. Okay. Make sure this unmapped is always empty. You map everything. So this see now I forgot to map RTV. This will be under unmapped. So you map it under RTV. So this becomes mapped. So all these are mapped. There is nothing unmapped. I'll go next. Good to go. I'll select a program called match records. That is the default. And tolerance. And how much tolerance you want? 1 rupee, 10, 20, 30. You can give n number of rupees. In our case, 1 rupee is very good to go. 1 rupee tolerance match. Sometimes invoices will be 99.99. Some it's 100. Fine. So now party A opening balance. Where do I get this opening balance? I just made a summary party A opening balance. Copy, come here, paste it, go to this, copy, come here, paste it. Okay. Credit is minus, positive is this. Similarity is 0.7%. So what is a similarity? I'll just explain. So your transaction is something like this. A O O, or I'll put capital O O 1 2 3 4 5. So in other transaction I have A 0 0 1 2 3 4 5. So if you see here 5 6 7 8 9. So there are nine counts. I'll, to simplify I put 10. Okay. So if you see here there are 10 numbers and 10 numbers. 10 are there, 10 are there. So it's matching 8 and 8. So this match is actually an 80% similarity. Suppose there was one L here. L L1 2 3 4, and I'll put H H H H. Okay. Put just count. So there are 14 count, and in this 14, right, only 6 7 is matching 7. Only 7 is matching. Here only 7. Yeah, only 7 is matching, right? So if I have to see similarity, I'll take this to total, this total. So similarity is this minus this. So my 10 characters are not matching. So my 10 divided by 24. So the similarity is 42%. So basically here I have to 0.42, then only it matches. But ideally keep it 70 because it is good. 70 is a recommended thing where 99% of the problem gets solved. Okay. So 70 and then click next. Hope you understood this. And this is actually a review. So just compare, okay, party A, type, narration, okay, everything is fine. So this thing currently in this version when I am presenting, this is not working. We will fix that. Apart from this, check everything. If everything is okay, just click run reconciliation. So once you click run reconciliation, it'll just redirect you to dashboard. Go to latest reconciliation. So here if you see, it is ongoing. Party B Reco name. Status is not started. Last modified also is not there. It is still ongoing. Let it happen. Once it is completed, I'll let you know. You can refresh here to see the status. It is still ongoing. So what is the timeline for this is? So to process every 100 transactions, it takes around 10 seconds. So you have, how many transactions did we have? We had around 2000. So it should take roughly around 20 seconds max. 20 to 23 seconds max. Just go here, just click on refresh, or I can use this refresh also. Just click on refresh button. Still ongoing. Okay, fine. Let it happen. Come here. Refresh. Yeah. So this is done. We have a green flag called completed. What do we do after that? Click on download. We'll ask for a folder. So we will put our own folder which we had pasted. We'll put version 1 and we'll save this. So if you see, right, the reconciliation is exactly here. Party A with party B version 1. So naming is very important. In first screen we would have named it called party A and party B. Same name comes here. And same names is used in all the annexures, summary and everything. So make sure that you give a perfect name. Caps lock, everything is taught. I'll just open the reconciliation. I'll just close all other files. I'll just close work. Okay, I don't have to close working file. Once I click this reconciliation, the first step I do is always hit on generate summary. Don't do anything else. First step, click generate summary. It'll take time. Closing balance, validate this as per your working sheet. What is working sheet? Closing balance 17948, 17948. Effective closing balance 17948, 17948. This is perfectly matching with this data. 9277, 9277. That's good. Variance is 86,000. Variance is 8671,800. This is fine. Check opening balance. Opening balance is good. You've copied from there, pasted from there. Variance is 3197,997. Perfect. This is all matching. So you will, this is your closing balance, this is your opening balance. So guess your, this is actually your net transactions for the year. Okay, so now summary is generated. Good. Let us go to consolidated data. Very important, don't delete the sheet. Don't delete any sheets. You want to add. You don't want a sheet, just hide, because everything is an interlinked sheet. Okay, so here it will show you instructions where did you map what with for your reference, what and all you have configured, it will show here. And this is a reconciliation ID. Using this reconciliation IDs you track reconciliation. So the reconciliation ID is ID 16. Okay, so now you'll go to consolidated data. First step, what I do is, so there are, so how does the statement work? So party A and party B, both the transactions will be one below the other and will be sorted in a date, will be sorted in a date format, so that building up stories is easier. If you see, payment has been done, receipt has been done, sales is there, below only purchases could be there. Okay, so like that, both statements are one below each other. Date is sorted in ascending order. All these are reference number. These are reference type, narration, and these are amount. And the status is the rules which has just been matched. So there are multiple rules. I will show you the rules, nature and everything in some of the video. But for now, just assume all these are the rules which data has been matched. I'll just pick one example for each one. Example, amount to amount. So here you have something called match code. Copy this match code, come down, enter, click. If you see this, right, this transaction is matched with amount to amount. Amount is matching, amount is matching. Whenever there is amount to amount, you have to take one step extra validation, because this is like a safest last rule which will run. I'll explain priorities later. So when there is an amount to amount, you have to always validate that. But you understood, this match code is a unique. This is matched with party B is matched with party A. This is the transaction. Okay, so now I'll just unfilter it. Amount to amount, amount to amount AS is also similar thing. I'll just do D is equal to A. If you see, right, date, invoice number, both is perfect. Amount is also perfect. It's a perfect match. You don't have to worry about it at all. It's like dot perfect. So I'll just see date, amount to amount, sum if rule. See, this is very dot. You don't have to worry at all. Perfect match, perfect match, and a perfect match. Okay. So next, A step validation is required. Perfect match, perfect match. What is D is equal to A? Oh, so some sales, I'll remove my payment and receipt. All bank transactions, right? Usually they don't enter reference number. UTR they'll mention in narration, but in reference number they don't mention. So for all bank transactions, receipts and payments, D is equal to A is a perfect match. You don't have to worry. 99.9% it's all a perfect match. Okay. But there is a problem. There is something which is not a receipt and this. There is a sale and a purchase also. See what I do, right? I am selecting multiple. So it takes time. There is a shortcut. Shortcut is you, if you go to instructions, right? You've mapped all this. If you see, there is a big column. You have mapped all purchase, Chandigarh, Madhya Pradesh, everything in invoices. Correct? So you can go here. You can go right. There is something called original category. Just click on invoices. What and all you have mapped under invoices, everything will come. So your filtering is very easy. So now check this. This is date and amount is same. Okay. So yeah, that's okay. Fine. So here also, now after seeing this, maybe 80% data could be correct, but still 1% you have to validate. Sorry, 20% you have to validate. If you see this, maybe they have missed to add 0 here because this and this. So they have missed to add 0, but date and amount is matching, so it is matching. Okay, good to go. Then I'll remove the status. Next thing is, now A is equal to A is done, this is done, D. I is equal to AS is like fairly simple like this. Invoice number is equal to amount. Date is not matching, but invoice number is matching. For this, right? See, date difference 16 is there. We have highlighted after how many days this invoice is matching. So for this, there is a cut. So I will just remove it. For this, I'll just go to date difference and go after. Maybe I'll take a cutoff. Cutoff is your call based on your risk of Reco you're doing. You can take a cutoff. So I feel generally they take 60 days. After 60 days is a doubt. So I've selected all this. Okay, that is all fine, I guess. Is also fine. So yeah, all this is fine. It's matching properly. As it is sorted by date, right? You can build a story. See, purple color, white color, different data, matching, 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 matching. So this is a way to check. If there is some 300 days, right, you might have to unmatch. So yeah, something like that. So that rule is also done. IN is equal to, this is something important. So this is invoice number contained in invoice number. This is okay, this is okay, this is okay, this is okay. This is not okay. This is not okay. 2825. So this is an unmatch. So I'll just you don't you just have to be in amount. If macro has to run, you just have to be in amount. Just click on one data, unmatch. You either click this or Control Shift S. So I'll just click this, but you can click Control Shift S also. Just click unmatch. It'll say, hey, do you want to unmatch this? Just click yes. This gets unmatched. So both of them gets unmatched. So if you want to unmatch a series of transaction, just select all, Control Shift S. It'll ask, click yes, everything will get unmatched. Okay. If something is filtered, that particular match code, that also gets unmatched. Okay, so you don't have to worry about it. Okay, so this is unmatched, which see, this was a wrong match. So now you came to know what is required to be done. Okay, So I'll remove this category and I'll go here and I'll remove this also. So now this is done, this is done, this is done. Invoice is equal to amount with the difference. So I'll just copy this and just paste it. There's an invoice, there's an RTV, okay. So this is matching, this reference number is matching with difference, that's okay. So it's matching with 6,000 difference, that's fine, that's okay. It's matching with difference. And next is this, we saw this, let's see this. You see this, right? In narration, I'll just unprotect the sheet 65432. This, if you see this, right? This one 0290. In narration, they've given some data that is getting matched with invoice reference number. So this is also matching. This is also matching. For everything, we have a date difference. Okay. So you can control using multiple sheets. Now this is also fine. This is also fine. Good to go. This is also fine. All things we have unmatched. Okay, let us go to unmatched. See what is all unmatched. So guys, this is a basic step to check what is correct, what is not correct. But this much is regular, everyone should do. I will perform one step higher on this reconciliation. Select full table, put Control and V. I'll just put a pivot table and I'll put statement in columns, types in rows, amount in values, status in filter, and I'll put unmatched. I'll just create this table. Okay, and then same table I'll copy. I just put this below. Here what do I do is I take status to rows and type I'll remove. Okay, then I'll put amount to amount again, but I'll call this as a count. Okay, so first I'll explain you the pivot table 2, then I'll come to pivot table 1. Okay, so in A is equal to A, right? So first I'll remove count. First I'll show with amount. Let me get this, copy, paste it. Let me change this to count. I think that's good. A is equal to A. 60 line items are matched with 60. Okay. 19 are matched with 19. Okay. All this almost 1 to 1 unmatched. Okay. So in count, nothing to worry. In amount, if you see, right, A is equal to A. 14 lakhs is matched with 14 lakh. So 1 rupee, it's a round off. See, this is right. 1 crore 92 lakhs is getting matched with 2 crore 44. So 52 lakhs matching with the difference. So this is with the difference. This is all fine. Unmatched. Okay. So all this is good. Good to go. Okay. So we have unmatched. Now for this unmatched, we have made second summary. Where is the unmatched and what is the count of this unmatched? So amount is there here. Count, let me put a count for this. Okay. So 197 records of party A is unmatched and we have party B 107. So maybe this RTV can match. Chances are there to see. Or see, this can match, or sale and RTV can get knocked off. Possibility is there. Okay. So these two things is there. We have 3 purchase, 3 plus 27 30, and we have 45. Who knows, this also can match, not sure. Okay, so fine. So all these are unmatched in count. This I do for my analysis. I'll just call this as analysis sheet for my reference. I always prefer to do this because I feel comfort. See, I know what is unmatched. I know exact types. I know all my matching are all good to go. All these are good, fine. So this is for my comfort I do. And I also told that when there is A to A, I prefer checking. I prefer checking for these transactions, especially these transactions, because these transactions I prefer checking, and I prefer checking invoices. So how do I check? Very simple. I'll just put the same pivot table below, and I will put status in filter, and I will select status as A to A. Select multi-status, unselect all, select only A to A, click enter, add some column here so that some space is there. What do I do here is just remove everything. Now status is A to A, which means everything is matched in A to A status. I'll put match code in rows, and I'll put a reference number in rows, and I will put original category, which I told you which mapping is there, original category in filter, and I will filter only invoices. Then what I do is I will put my status here, my status. This is okay, this is okay, this is okay. So this transaction means this is a match code. It has matched this number with this number. Amount is equal to amount. That's okay, fine. Because it's this is not okay. Not okay. Because it has matched some reference number with some reference number. Amount equals to amount. Not okay. This is not okay. Definitely not okay. Is okay, okay, not okay. Because if you see this, right, it has matched different invoices with difference. So not okay. Is okay, okay, not okay. This is not okay. Is okay. This is not okay. This is not okay. This is not okay. Is okay, 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 okay. Okay, 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 okay. Okay, not okay. You see, right? This 901 is getting matched with this. This is actually matching with this. Amount equals to amount. That's okay, but or we can write not okay and then do a manual match. That's also a possible. Okay, 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 not okay. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. This is not okay. Not okay. Not okay. Fine, fine, fine. Good to go, good to go. Yes, everything is done. Simple. We have put everything is not okay. So very simple. Just put a filter and just click on not okay. You will get all the match codes. Copy this match codes, put it in one different sheet. Control Alt V. Just VLOOKUP. Just VLOOKUP. Go to consolidated sheet. One thing, guys, never add any column in the beginning till here, right? You're not going to add any column. If you want to add a column, go to last, complete last, put a check here, add a column, delete it. After adding purpose is served, delete it. Okay, so X lookup, look my match code from here, and if I find look this value, look this in sheet number 9 here. If you find this, get me this. So as this is a table, right, so your formula will be full. Just to enter. Okay, and go here, unselect 0, unselect null. See, all this are wrong matches. We did analysis in different sheet. We have come back here. Very easy. Just go to this, select all, amount, very simple. Control Shift yes, unmatch. You want to unmatch this? Yes, unmatch this. Done. Cool. Everything is unmatched. Your comfort level is completely increased, guys. Using this and remove this. That's all. Just okay. So I have to unhide, unprotect sheet, unprotect password. Remove this, guys. Simple. Very easy. Now all unmatches are done. Now click on unmatches. Now all wrong matches are unmatched. First thing is always whatever is matched, be very comfortable that what is matched is correct. Now go to unmatched. So in unmatched, it's all date wise. So stories are built. So always take category wise category. So I'll go with original category as invoices. So first thing, check all invoices. So there is no match, a proper match. See this? We had unmatched it because it had done wrong match. 929 with 929. So do it. Mark this one. You first going to mark and I'll shift Q. After marking, you're going to match. But for unmatch, you're not going to mark. You're just going to click unmatch. Okay. This is good. This is okay. Not much transactions. Not there. Not much. Not much. Not much. Not much. Not much. Not much. Okay, good to go. Good to go, I guess. Good to go. Okay. So all these are good to go. I'll do one more check. One thing is all this ABS. ABS is absolute value. So when you do match, now I'm matching this with this or something, right? So one is credit, one is positive. So all these values ABS is also present here. So sometimes what I do, I basically filter ABS. You can do sorting and everything here. Filter ABS as small to large. So all same amount. One is positive, one is negative. You're going to get it on top. If you see this, right? You got it on top. So now filter as unmatched. Now filter unmatched. Maybe chances are there that you might get. See, I got. But when I saw individually, right, I did not get it. But when I saw like this, I got it. So this is one difference. So this is a match. Either you can select, if it is a perfect match, just select and match it. If it is matching with difference, always match individually. This with this individual match code, not same match code. Okay. So here 398 mark and match. Good. 9797 is not there. 61 mark, 61 mark and match. Okay. Then we don't have 68, we don't have 70. Okay. Okay, we don't have, then we don't have. This is there. Mark. Okay, it's fine. Mark and match. Okay, so we have this. We have this good to go. Till now it's good to go. We have this mark. So we have good to go on this. Let's go. This fine. This is fine. Okay. Okay. So that's all. Nothing else. So ABS is there sorted. Invoices were there good. I'll take all. So next thing, uh, I'll go to my analysis sheet. I'll go on top. I told you all these were unmatched. So my unmatched count, I'll just copy this and hard paste it as values because I did some manual matches now. So just to show the difference. Come here and refresh this. That's all. See now, first thing, grand total was this. Now we had unmatched few which were wrong matches, and then we have matched it also. Okay. So after matching, all these are unmatched. Okay. So now so we have actually increased this 314 after unmatching all the wrong matches. This 314 would have been even more much. Then we matched few and got it down. So now next thing is we'll do with this, that is, now we finished all this. We saw all the invoices. So this is good to go. We completed this with this. Now let us see this with this, if there are any chances. Let's go to consolidate data type as RTV in all unmatches. Not okay. I'll just select unmatches. Nothing much. Nothing much. Nothing much. Amounts are not at all close. Amounts are not at all close. Okay. So it's waste of time seeing this. So let us sort reference number A to Z. Okay, let me sort this. Sorting, you might need password to sort. Okay. Now select RTV. Now select unmatches. Now we'll have close to if it is there. Oh no, it's not there. Not much. We could do data wise also. Checking reference number wise. Blue and this together. No, no, not there, not there. These are unmatched, not there, not much, not much. Not much, nothing much is there. Mm. Okay, TK. Not there is not there, fine. Nothing to worry about it. So now what do? We saw this. Nothing is there. Let us see. We saw this. Nothing is there. Let us see this minus and this plus in same organization. Party B can knock off or not. Chances are there it might knock off or it might not. So what we are saying is I want everything in party B only. So everything in party B, and I don't, yeah, RTV with sales and this number. Let us see. There are many. Good, good, good. You see this, right? Now sort it with amount. No, let it be here with this only. You see this, right? These two with these two. These two with these two. These two with these two. It's matching with difference. Okay. So same party with difference you cannot match, guys. Because it either has to knock off completely or keep that as an annexure. Okay. But if you see this is actually getting matched. This one is actually getting matched. So mark it and match it. So this is actually a match. I sold it instead of cancelling that entry. I booked it as an RTV and got it back. Okay. Simple. I got this. Just see amount if it is matching together. Okay. So one more method to do this is just unfilter everything. You have ABS because both amounts will come next to each other, one below the other, one below the other. So do ABS, then do party B only, because you have to match inside party B only, then select all unmatches. So if you see this right, you will have correct. If you see reference number is same. Okay, so you can mark it. You can mark it. Okay, you can match this, and you can do one more thing, guys. In sorting, what you can do is just unfilter all. What you can do is just put a custom sort. I just put home sort custom sort. So my first criteria is ABS. Okay, ABS A to Z. ABS A to Z. My second level is reference number A to Z. Okay, I can do a custom sort. So sort anything that looks like number as number. Yes. Okay. So now the custom sort is there. I'll go only party B. It's more easier for me to unmatch things. You don't know what is custom sort, just Google it and see. It'll be easy. Okay. See this right? It has come one below the other. Now you can see amount. Yeah, here. So see where plus and minus same amount is there. Just scroll down. Yes, I have plus and amount, same amount plus. All this is tying out to 0 till here. Yeah, till here is it's good to go. Okay, till here it's good to go. This is matching but not exactly same with difference. That's okay. Match this, but I can match this. Or you can also figure a formula, guys. How do we do that is, yeah. So this is a long method. So simple. Just in this pivot table, right? Analysis pivot table. What you can do is here my status. Just delete this status now as this work is done. What you can do is here you can take reference number in rows, statement B only. I need reference number in rows, amount in values. Yeah, amount in values, reference number, and then original category. Original category I need invoices and return because sales and RTV. Status I need unmatched. All unmatches should come. And I need only statement B wala data, correct? I need some space here, let me add. And it should match only with statement B. Statement A also I don't want. So statement party B only, yeah. So if, and now I will filter 0. See guys, all these numbers, right, are 0. Just refresh once, maybe. All these numbers, copy, come to consolidated data. Very simple. Put check column here. So first thing is you have to be in analytics, copy this, put it in sheet 9. Now go to consolidated data. We call this as check where this is protected. Fine. Protect this sheet. Call that as check. Now we will put is equal to look up this reference number. You have to look up in sheet 9 with this, and then with this close the bracket. So now, right, in one shot you got all the data. That's all this you can match. It's all unmatched, it's all 0 mark, it's all marking, all 26 line items at one shot, and then match over. So you did not do anything manual, very easily. We could have done this in first step, so I just wanted to explain you that shortcuts are present. So I showed you the hard method and now the short method, so that is cool. Then once it's done, unprotect 1 2 3 4 5, delete this row guys, whatever is created. Never create the row, never create column in between. Sheet will go for a toss because it's all linked. Okay, so now everything is done. Go to our analytics, go on top. We had 304 last time. Refresh. Good. See, here it was 62 and 45. Now after matching, this reduced. So we have only 268 line items. We checked all possible ways, nothing is there, but still always check one more time as unmatched. I'll not do it here, I'll do it the next way. So all this is done. Now generate summary, super, generate summary. All the summaries will be regenerated again. Is it not responding? Okay, fine. Yeah. So the summaries is generated. So all payment is matched, invoices unmatched, in annexes everything is created. So whatever is unmatched, right, you will have annexes for this, and you will have reason, returns to be accounted by party B, returns to be accounted by party A. All this RTV is not present in party A. Here it's not there. So it will always be in like ascending order. So here you can see this guys. Okay, so like what you do is put a filter full filter and just randomly check if there are anything. Maybe this one, right? 1,50,000 TL0077. Just randomly check. No, it's not there. Okay, fine. Just randomly check because here you're comparing next to each other, so you might get something. Or just remove this, just filter this and filter this largest to smallest, because you have 1 lakh 2 lakh, right? So I just should 5,28,000. G. Yeah. No, it's not there. I thought somewhere this 5 lakh is there. Gee, this 5 lakh. Somewhere it might match with this series, but no, it's not there. It's not there, so not there. Fine. Control Z. Yeah. So this is all RTVs unmatched. This is all matching with the difference. So if you see the match code, right? This is matching with difference. This is matching with difference. Difference is more, but yeah, it's matching with the difference. If you see this, it's matching with 4,000 difference. Next thing is invoices to be accounted by party A. Invoices to be accounted by party A and B. Okay. some short list only. 31 lakhs, 34 lakhs. Usually, right, majority, it might be booked in subsequent period also. That's fine. Okay. Next, an Excel 4 invoices matching with difference. Oh, 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 this is not matching at all. We matched it wrongly. Okay. Let us unmatch it. Match code is 5. Simple. Go here. Even we also did a manual match. So referring invoices is very, very important. So this was a wrong match actually. 7647 wrong match. So I will unmatch this. Always while generating summary, remove all the filters. Just click generate summary. Done. Correct. See that inverse matching with difference went. Always this should be 000. This is the data. Save this. Before sending to client, make sure you see this again, and total of all this should be equal to this or this, which is there. 11 rupees is a round off. So everything is 0. That's fine. That's all guys, good to go. We will save this as version 1. I'll just close this. I'll just close this also. Our reconciliation is done. So 2000 line items probably should take 2 hours max. I'm also doing this for first time, just saw the data before. Complete reconciliation, I'm doing it for the first time. So it's done. Version 1 is done. So we started at 10, we just ended at 11. So 1 hour for 2000 line items it takes maximum. So that too, I was explaining this like I explain it very slowly, or you can just complete it in 20 minutes, not more than that it should take. So now I just created Reco, I mapped it, I hit run Reco, downloaded it, generated summary and outline, validated base data, match, unmatch. I repeated this process till the reconciliation. So I just explained this last. So I did match and unmatch and repeated till I reconcile the format. You have any format, put it in those format, but all basic format is generated by tool. Get this reco reviewed via P2P. Like I showed you in last annexure, there was a wrong match. So if you give it to P2P, he will be able to find it out. Based on experience, you should also learn that. Everything is okay, send it to client. Update all the AIs in the AI trackers if you are maintaining it for that client, and obtain sign off for the party. Second thing guys, when you generate this, just click on this blue. You will see how much match is there. If something wrong matches are there, you know some mapping is wrong, you can rerun the reconciliation there itself. Okay, now it is 85.25%. okay, so let me show one more thing guys. After you complete the reconciliation, okay, this is very much important. So once reconciliation is done, just add this here also. If okay, send to client and upload the reco. Okay, this is very important guys. I'm just saving this in desktop. This is tool demo steps. Okay, so once you upload this guys, once everything is done, you have something called upload. Just click on this upload. Okay, upload successful, click OK, then close. This should be done last once everything is done. Okay, because you upload, some features might not work. So okay, so everything is done at last. Now what happens, right? I'll just see, this is in progress, right? Completed. You downloaded, did the record. Okay, I will refresh this. See, this is being uploaded. So you have uploaded this data back to the server, and then after you have uploaded, right, just click this and click internal review, so that I or Pranay, whoever is there, if we want to review, we'll only check internal review. We can filter by status as internal review, and okay, someone has submitted this, let me review. So if I download this, right, I'll just click on this three dots. Maybe somebody should like check three dots, and if I click download, I will have the latest record, that is this version 1 which you had uploaded. Version 1 review. So I'll just show you. I'll just open this one which is downloaded. You don't have to share it via email or WhatsApp. You just upload, we'll get the data, we'll download from the tool itself. See, all the summary what you created, summary, this latest summary, everything is there. Only 3 sheets, everything. The latest one what you have uploaded is present here. What we will do, we will check this. We will check with your working file. You would have built one working file. So we will do review. We will check with this working file, and then we will sign off this record saying that our review is closed. So once I or Pranay or anyone, you can delete this modified copy later if you want. So anyone, after doing internal review, everything is fine, we'll click this under review. Okay, so now review is also completed, everything is done from our side also. Next thing is completed, so we will mark this as completed. So I'll just share. If I just refresh, right, so this is completed. So this party's reco is completed. So this is the process. So my tracker here is also completed is 2. So we can actually maintain tracker here only. We don't have to go update somewhere and do everything. Based on all status upload, I try to put a flowchart how this works, so it will be more simpler and easier for you. Okay, so upload and then complete this. Okay, so that's all guys, hope you understand. If you did not understand anything, just comment below or somewhere, or you just let me know so I can make a video or explain you personally. Okay, fine guys, thank you guys, bye, have a good day.